Hello student, to continue the topic agricultural practices, today I will teach you irrigation. We know about the definition of irrigation. All living beings need water to live. Water is important for proper growth and development of flowers, fruits and seeds of plant. Water is absorbed by the plant roots along with water. Minerals and fertilizers are also absorbed. Plants contain nearly 90% water. Water is essential because germination of seeds doesn't take place under dry conditions. Nutrients dissolved in water get transported to each part of the plant. Water also protects the crop from both frost and hot air currents. To maintain the moisture of the soil for healthy crop growth, fields have to be watered regularly. Given slide shows the definition of irrigation. The supply of water to crops at different intervals is called irrigation. The time and frequency of irrigation varies from crop to crop, soil to soil, and season to season. In summer, the frequency of watering is higher. Why is it so? Could it be due to the increased rate of evaporation of water from the soil and the leaves? But during winter, irrigation is not so frequent. Then, in our country, rain is the main source of irrigation. The other sources of irrigation are wells, tube wells, ponds, lakes, rivers, dams and canals. Here sources of irrigation: ponds, wells, lakes, dams, rivers. These are sources of irrigation. We come to the topic types of irrigation. There is two types of irrigation: traditional method of irrigation and modern method of irrigation. Here, traditional method of irrigation, in which the water available in wells, lakes and canals is lifted up by different methods in different regions for taking it to the field with the help of cattle or humans. These methods are cheaper but less efficient. The various traditional methods include like mode here and other method, that is chain pump, rahat and Bhekli. These are traditional method of irrigation. Then we come to the next slide that shows modern method of irrigation. Modern method of irrigation is mainly divided into two: sprinkler system and second one is drip system. We know about at first sprinkler system. This system is more useful on the uneven land where sufficient water is not available. The perpendicular pipes having rotating nozzles on top are joined to the main pipeline at regular intervals. When water is allowed to flow through the main pipe under pressure with the help of a pump, it escapes from the rotating nozzles. It gets sprinkled on the crop as if it is raining. Sprinkler is very useful for sandy soil. Then next slide shows drip system. In this system, the water falls drop by drop just at the position of the roots, so it is called drip system. It is the best technique for watering fruits, plants, gardens and trees. The system provides water to plants drop by drop. Water is not wasted at all. It is a boon in region where availability of water is very poor. Then we come on next topic, Our next topic, that is protection from weeds. It is also involved in agricultural practices. In a field, many other undesirable plants may grow naturally along with the crop. These undesirable plants are known as weeds. Here, given slide, the unwanted plants are wild plants which grow along with a cultivated crop are known as weeds. What is weeding? The process of removing weeds, unwanted plants from a crop field is called weeding. Weeding is necessary because weeds compete with the crops plants for water, nutrients, light and space, and hence affect the growth of the crop. The best time for the removal of weeds is before they produce flowers and seeds. Then methods of weeding. There is different methods of weeding, like removal of weeds by pulling them out with hand. The removal of weeds is called weeding. Weeding is necessary since weeds compete with the crop plants for water, nutrients, space and light. Thus they affect the growth of the crop. Some weeds interfere even in harvesting and may be poisonous for animals and humans. So it is removed by hand. Then second one, removal of weeds by using a trowel, it means khurpa. Then by spraying weedicide. Weeds are also controlled by using certain chemicals called weedicides like 2,4-D. Here example of 2,4-D, MCPA, MCPA, and next one, that is butachlor. These chemicals are used as weedicides. They do not damage the crops. The weedicides are diluted with water to the extent required and sprayed in the field with a sprayer. As already mentioned here, the weedicides are sprayed during the vegetative growth of weeds before flowering and seed formation. Spraying of weedicides may affect the health of farmers, so they should use these chemicals very carefully. They should cover their nose and mouth with a piece of cloth during spraying of these chemicals. That's all. Thank you.